Hello world, hello ukulele enthusiasts. I'm here to tell you about my experience with can you see that? Mahalo cheap ukulele. I was at a music store, the Fret Mill in Roanoke, Virginia, if you're familiar with it. Wonderful place. And was playing this ukulele. Was approached twice, once by a man that wanted to take my picture, and once by a man that just wanted to tell me that he'd never heard anyone play a ukulele so well before, which really inflated my ego. This ukulele is pretty much the way I got it. It came with, I think these are Aquila strings. I've never had Aquila strings before, but they're white, and Aquilas are white, and they're really kind of a unpleasant, milky, cheap-looking white, so maybe they aren't Aquilas. I intend to get some Aquilas for it, but I don't know if that's going to help or make no difference. At any rate, when I got it, the intonation was really bad. The intonation isn't so bad now. It's pretty bad here. Yeah. It's not so bad in other places. Because I filed down the nut. And after reading all of these nut-centric threads on various ukulele websites or in guitar websites, I was told that unless I was crazy, I shouldn't get anybody but an experienced luthier to do that. But I had called an experienced luthier about my other ukulele and was told that I would have to pay him $40 an hour. And I said, well, that's great, but I don't have that much money. So I looked at fret files on the internet. They were a lot of money. I teach for a living. They don't really pay me. My fret file, if you can see this, is a cheap Revlon nail file, which I used to lower the sides here are a bit rough, I noticed. And so I used those on the here, being very careful to keep the notch angled toward the peg heads, for those of you that are also crazy enough. And I also took the bridge out and this has two sides. One side says shaping and finishing. I'm assuming they feel about the same, but I assume the shaping side is a bit rougher, so I used that to file down the bottom of the bridge a little bit. So I looked up this model on the internet. It's a U-200. It says that it has a mahogany body and fretboard, which I don't quite believe since this only cost $40. I think it might have a mahogany veneer on the laminate body, and then this might actually be mahogany. I don't know, and I don't think it matters if it is. They just did it to mock me. It's a pretty good beater ukulele. Take it to work. Take it everywhere. Why not? Take it to the grocery store. Play it in line. Maybe somebody will buy your milk for you. Who knows? But there's nothing left for me to do but play it for you, so I'll see if I can struggle through the Staten Island slide once. There you have it. The cheap Mahalo U-200. Did you know when filing your nails you're supposed to always go in one direction?